Hey guys, what is going on? This is Tamika. I hope everyone is doing well. Um, this is my second video of the day. I was supposed to go lay down, and I did not. But I feel better. I do. So I don't. So here we are. So we're gonna get a couple of cards from this deck that I made. And then we're going to get some other cards. Learn each other's love language. Okay, so this is about a relationship. Yes, it is. Step into each other's shoes. Leave the ego at the door. Perspective is everything. This actually is not specifically like a relationship type of deck, but here we are. Come to Jesus moment of realization, a major change, turning away from the devil. All right, turning away from the devil ideally just means someone turning away from their shadow. A spiritual cleanse is needed. Every time I hear something like a spiritual cleanse, it makes me think of Kelly Price. I need a healing for my soul. Learn each other's love language. Step into each other's shoes. So that makes me feel that there is an issue with communication. There's difficulty with compromising. Stepping into each other's shoes, meaning seeing something from someone else's point of view. So, what's an example? I was watching this skit earlier, and it was a guy and a girl, a guy and a female, because she was a woman, she wasn't a girl, but the skit was about like they mess around or whatever. So she was telling him she was going out of town with her ex. And he's like, oh, I thought, we were serious. And she was like, I don't know what gave you that impression. Why would you think we were serious? And he's like, well, we do this. You met my such and such. We, this is how we get down. She's like, yeah, but we're not exclusive. We just, we just kick it. He was like, well, what about these messages that, you're like, I love you, I miss you, and, all that type of stuff. And she's like, no, I never, sent those type of messages. Then he pulls up receipts, and she's like, oh, no, I remember. Where was I going with that? It's giving that, like, she had a different perspective of what their relationship was as opposed to what he thought it was. So that could be an issue where something isn't solidified, or look, with Mercury at the bottom, communication. You're not discussing with each other what it is you're thinking. Maybe you're afraid of, if you say what it is you truly want, that you'll be rejected, or there could also be something with regard to a third party. It doesn't have to be another person. Well, in terms of romantic person, it could be that this person spends a lot of time with their family. They spend a lot of time at work. They do the boys things all the time, or they're always with their girls. Their time is always split and limited when it comes to you. There needs to be communication about that. This is the house of daily details and daily routine. It's like the choices that you make, you are choosing to be with, doing a thing outside of me. So maybe that has something to do with learning each other's love language. This come to Jesus moment. This is someone realizing, I see where you're coming with that. I see where that may be an issue. I see where maybe I'm splitting my time up and I'm not really giving you the time you deserve, or I'm not pouring into this connection. as maybe I should be. Just sit there and look at. Look, with this Mercury keeps coming out at the bottom. Gemini could be significant. The Watchers. Pleasure seekers, outsiders, overseers, ancestors. There are people in your relationship or in your business. These people can be home and foundation, family members of one of the people involved here. Foundation. These are people in this person's life that have a big impact on the way that they think and on the things that they do. So the Watchers, that would be the person that you're involved with. Their foundation or their home, that's where they learned whatever behaviors they learned. And that's what established the type of love language that they need. So home and foundation makes me think of something that makes someone feel secure. So maybe words of affirmation makes this person feel secure in your relationship, or maybe affection. This person requires quality time and time and attention. Watching movies, going out to dinner, maybe going to the movies, but it feels like it would be more of personal, like just you and this individual. But it could be an array of different things. Look, trauma, troubled event, feeling helpless. This person's foundation, where I'm no therapist, so I'm just telling you what I feel. I feel as if from the people who, just look at the parents, guardians, whoever raised this individual, this person experienced trauma in that household. It's in green, home, foundation, and trauma. This person experienced trauma in this household. A storm is brewing, with Leo at the bottom. Sun energy, self-expression, boldness, I am. It makes me feel as if this person was shunned for showing or shining in any kind of way. A storm is brewing. This person could have witnessed his or her caregivers, like engaging in extramarital relations, or we got the Leo with the third party and the 444. 444 is the home, is the stability, the protection, where you feel safe. Third parties are in between that with the sun energy, which is the fifth house, the house of pleasure. So it makes me feel like there were, someone in this person's life, someone this person looked up to, lived a certain lifestyle that this person was able to see. This person, they'll learn their love language. It's like, I think it's deeper than learning their love language. It's almost like if you want to really invest in this relationship, then you have to understand where a lot of this person's behaviors are coming from, because I don't think they do it on purpose. And with this come to Jesus moment here, it's not like, and spiritual cleanse at the bottom, I feel like it's not as if this relationship is like one-sided. I feel like this person may want to really change their perspective, step into the other person's shoes to see how this behavior might affect you, because it was never a problem in the past. Let's see what else we have. Let's step into each other's shoes. Leave the ego at the door. Taking the road less traveled. This is someone who is willing to, the road less traveled, away from this home and foundation and away from a storm is brewing. This is someone who is willing to sit down and have a conversation. This is someone who is willing to do the work necessary in order for this to work. And in order for this to work, I feel as if this person is willing to take whatever steps are necessary in order to not just work it out with you, but heal within themselves. And this Leo energy is out here again. Courage, self-expression, boldness. I am. It's like I am ready to change. I am willing to compromise. I'm willing to see things from your perspective. Separation. Reconciliation. And victim mentality. This road less traveled. Step into each other's shoes. This could be a connection where there was a lot of back and forth. If this wasn't separation, a physical separation, this was a emotional separation, mental separation. We could live in the same house, but we don't have to talk. I don't have anything to say. We could be in the same house and not be emotionally connected. I'm not invested in how you feel. I don't want you to ask me how I'm feeling. So I think with this victim mentality, this comes from this home foundation energy. Blaming others, negative view of life, taking no accountability. This is now like an energy that is going to be of the past, with children at the bottom, an energy of the past. This person now wants to do something different. It's not something that is necessarily easy as well, because having that ego death is like it smacks you in the face. It's not a good feeling, because that's where you have to step outside of this victim mentality and take accountability for your actions, for the things you did, the things you said, the things the things you thought. And this is not just outward, this is the things that you did to yourself. You did a disservice to yourself. Whoever this person is that is wanting to change. Just look at that come to Jesus moment. What is the come to Jesus moment? Engagement, appointment, arrangement, proposal, tryst. And Libra energy, I love justice. It's like someone wanting to, well, this could very well be someone realizing that you are the person they want to marry with engagement and proposal here. But this could also be that this person realizes that this arrangement, this connection that you have, Libra energy talks about partnership, wanting to bring justice to the situation, wanting to bring love with the Venus energy. Venus, so they're in the 7th house, but we also have the 2nd house with Taurus energy, with justice. Not justice. I was thinking about Venus with the Empress energy. Something about, yeah, you want to make someone your wife, your husband. The justice with the proposal, it's like I want to right my wrongs. Bryson Tiller, that song could be significant, right my wrongs. It's a catch-22, I wish. What's at the bottom? Mercury, with communication. Someone wants to talk to you about getting back together, about bringing justice to a situation. Maybe just having a conversation to let you know I understand where I fucked up, where I went wrong. I understand that that I wasn't taking accountability for my own actions, or I didn't understand how I was supposed to love you, or I was supposed to receive love from you. Like, I don't know how to do that. She's got love for me. I didn't know how to do that. Let me get one more for Come to Jesus moment. I wish I never met her. It's like now that I've seen it, it can't be unseen. Now that I've felt it, it can't be unfelt. Now that I know what this true, authentic feeling is, like, I can't go back. Virgo energy could be significant. This talks to, it's communication as well, but it talks to the daily routines, like partnership. This is what I want to do with you every day. These obstacles and challenges, we can get past this, because I'm ready to take this road less traveled. I'm ready to cleanse my energy. I'm ready to go to counseling. I'm ready to sit down and have conversations. I'm ready to change my behavior. It's not going to be easy, but I'm going to do whatever the fuck I can to make this work. And then we have the 888. This could have happened in August. Today is, what is it? Oh, today's the 30th. Something about today could be significant. But this is abundance, evolution, rewards for past good works, life purpose supported by the divine. This is evolution. I want to evolve past these obstacles and challenges. Maybe this is your love language that this person wants to learn. Because now it's like, I want to know how to love you. Oh, that song by Music might be significant. Teach me how to love. I like that song. And it's a Mary song that's significant too. I can't think of the name of it. Dang. Alright, let's get a couple of tarot cards. And then maybe we will do letters. What is at the bottom here? Oh, karmic lessons. So we have karmic lessons next to spiritual cleanse. Make them say, huh? Let's put this over here so it's not all loud. So karmic lessons, like with the obstacles and challenges, the victim mentality, the reconciliation, the home, the foundation, the storm is brewing. This person is learning from their past. They're learning from they are learning to love themselves. And in doing that, they want to love you. All right, a few cards, and then we'll see what, maybe we won't do the letters. 8 of Pentacles. Skill, talent, craftsmanship, quality, high standards, expertise, mastery, commitment, dedication, accomplishment. This is the card of working hard. This would be someone working a 9 to 5, putting in that work. This person wants to put in the work. They want to move forward with you with this Knight of Wands in a very, I don't want to say a passionate way, but it's it's very oh my god, I can't think of the word. I can't think of any words. It's like they just want to be spontaneous. Maybe it's something about spontaneity that has to do with your love languages. Maybe you want someone to just be like, hey, I'm going to pick you up and we're going to do such and such and go such place. A place. We're going to go to a place. We're going to go to some place that you know you really like. You really want to. You said something. Nothing. Never mind. This person is dedicated to making a change. An earth sign could be significant. Judgment. Yeah, look. With judgment, self-evaluation, awakening, renewal, purpose, reflection, reckoning. This person made a judgment call because they see that this is worth it. And I feel as if maybe you were concerned in the past about this. Imbalance, excessive, extremes, discord, recklessness, hastiness. This feels like this person really didn't take your feelings into consideration. And it feels like it's more so on a like absent-minded professor type of energy. It's like this person just didn't understand, or they couldn't get the clue. It was almost as if you were talking a different language to them. And it gives me the energy of you saying or having conversation with this person about how it was making you feel. And they weren't getting it. And then when they finally did get it, it was like the same information that you said, but they got it from a different source. Averting disaster, delaying the inevitable, resisting change. This person is fighting for this power not to take place. With the Wheel of Fortune, changes, cycles, fate, decisive movements, luck, fortune, unexpected events. This person, I think this person felt the tower coming. They could have felt this energy of separation. They could have felt that energy of, like I said, when you're in the house, you're not speaking to someone, you're not giving them any type of energy. This person felt that. They understood that something had to change. To step into each other's shoes. This person stepped into your shoes. Averting disaster. It was like this Wheel of Fortune that's turning. I need to be on the side of the wheel that is going towards my baby. The Five of Wands. Conflict, competition, arguments, aggression, tension, rivals, egos. With the Queen of Wands. Okay. There could have been somebody else with this Queen of Wands here. Yeah, maybe. There could have been somebody else. It's the Queen of Wands with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Living beyond one's means. It's like doing too much. I will never advocate for you to stay in a relationship where there's a cheater. So if this is the case, then you do whatever your gut is telling you to do. Just because this person feels a certain way doesn't mean that they have to get what they want. This Queen of Wands, though, could also be you. Confident, self-assured, passionate, determined, social. Yeah, this Queen of Wands more than likely is you for most of you. And this conflict is you. You're the what is that common denominator? This person feels the conflict, the energy coming from you. We have I Miss You by Climax playing. Because the Queen of Wands is not in reverse. So, like I said, it could be a third party for some of you. But for most, I believe this is just you and this Queen of Wands energy. Like, your energy is shifting you. I'm not taking this shit anymore. And this person, like I said, they feel that. That's why we have this come to Jesus moment. It's like, wait, that's not what I want to happen. Any more information? Any more information? reckless, careless, distracted, naive, foolish, gullible, stale, dull, with hardship, loss, isolation, feeling abandoned, adversity, struggle, unemployment, alienation, and disgrace. Another 5. 2 5s here. This person is so distraught and they don't know what to freak to do to bring this back together. This also, I don't, does it get a little further? I don't know. I'm not going to say what I was thinking just now. But this person is feeling foolish because they don't know if they can get out of the cold with you. They have a 5 with this full energy in reverse. And you have a 5 with this Queen of Wands in the upright. So the decision is in your court. This Queen of Wands plus this 5 of Wands could be the 6 of Wands, which is success and recognition, coming in from a battle, being victorious. So it's up to this Queen of Wands to make this decision on if she wants to accept this person back or want to accept this person's energy back in. However that goes. But this person doesn't know what to do. And I think they feel foolish because they couldn't get outside. They couldn't get out of their own way. Like they could, whatever it is they were doing, it's almost like, it makes me think of like my brother. He has autism. So when he has a thought in his mind, that is all he wants to do. It doesn't matter how many times you ask him not to. It doesn't matter how many times you say don't do that. How many times you sit down and you have a conversation. He's like, okay, okay, okay. His mindset was tunnel vision. This person is afraid. Oh, excuse me. That's where you are. That your mind is in one place. And this person's mind is in trying to save this. So like I said, it is your decision to take this person back, or like I said, or to accept this. If like you're married and you live in the same house, this person is going to be doing a lot of things in the house to try to appease you in some way. There are no swords out here, which is there are no swords out here, so that is troublesome, because swords speak to communication. This person doesn't, and the sword that does come out is the 8 of Swords at the bottom. So this person is a doer, but not a sayer. So they're just going to start doing some things. But we had communication come out earlier. With the Mercury energy and the Virgo energy. There is a conversation to be had. Maybe this, there are no swords on your end. You're not talking. Maybe you're not accepting any type of communication right now. That could also be the reason why this person feels trapped. Because they can't, you're not open to hearing what they have to say. So they're trying to do things. So say if you had this conversation already, then this person is doing. If you haven't had this conversation yet, this person wants to have a conversation. It doesn't go the way they think it's going to go. So now they're just going to try to start doing things. Being more in a masculine energy. Doing a lot of moving and shaking. but this person doesn't. Self-doubt, weakness, self-confidence. They're like afraid. Where you are confident and you know what it is you want and you don't want, this person is feeling like they could go at any moment. Like they're it's like it's this weakness feeling. Like they could drop to their knees. And again, I'm not telling you to be with this person. I'm just telling you how they feel and what they want to do. And you can accept it or deny it. It's entirely up to you. Alright, so this is a short video. I'm going to keep it short. Thank you. Should we just wanted to? No. We're just going to leave it here. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you. I hope everyone has an awesome freaking day. Bye.